Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. So, you can tell I am doing some stuff. So I ended up painting, coloring this, and a few stars. So here's a star here, and there's some other ones too. So the stars I ended up putting on these. So here's one Christmas tree. I wanted to try it and see. I know it's not going to be the perfect tree, but at least it's similar like a tree or something. Because not all trees are straight up. Some of them are, So I have two different ones right here. So you can tell this one with the white silver ribbon and different cotton or different pom-poms on it. And then this has this ribbon that you can get at the dollar store. And then these pom-poms. When you're doing this, I recommend gluing this star on first, and then like the pom-pom, and then the little piece of paper. And if you want to color it, you can, or you can use a colorful paper, or just a white paper, or whatever you think will be best. So I just did a little piece of white paper, and then when later or something like that, if I decide to write a name on it or something, that I can. That's those two. And then I made these like Harry Potter ones. You can use these. I used these actually, and I cut them in half, or bend them in half or cut them, and I ended up gluing a bead on, and then added whatever on, and then before you get to the end, make sure you glue on a bead. If you want another bead on, you can. And then I ended up gluing like more stuff on it. So here's the pink one. There's two pink beads on this one, and then like whatever, and then this one here. So this one I did a bead, and then like this string, and then a few pom-poms, just two of them, and then little tiny beads, and then more like string, but a different kind of string, like gold string, and then more pom-poms, and then I ended up putting a bead on here, and then more small beads. And then on this one, I ended up doing a orange bead, and then this string, or this ribbon, and then beads, and then yarn, and then a bead, or a bead, and then the yarn. So you can use these as like weights. You can make weights out of these sticks, or you can make wands out of these sticks. But I think these are really cool. Like how they're like almost the same, but actually different. Because this one doesn't really have pom-pom, or these, and these ones do. And this one doesn't have yarn on it, and this one does. I think it looks really cool. So I want to show you how to actually make these. So and then I ended up putting the smiley face and purple pom-poms on this one, and then on this one, and I ended up had to re-glue the top too, So here's a smiley face, and then these ones are yellow. And so later I can get the hat on and the scarf. So I'm gonna grab a Christmas tree. I'm gonna show you guys to do this first. Then the star, and then you can glue it to the top. Yeah, the top. So here we go. I like to glue the popsicle first. Hold on, I'm gonna glue it first here, and then put the star on. But you might want to be really careful because it's gonna be hot. When it's still kind of wet, you can always like move it around and stuff. Just like that. And I just cut up little pieces of paper, like try to squares. And so then I will put like glue right on the edge here. Just like that, like right on the edge there. And then I will end up putting it back here, just like that. I just let it cool for a minute or so. And hot glue, it will actually dry it really fast, so you might want to work with it. There. Now and then I cut some of this off. Maybe just a little bit more. There. Then you can add beads to it. You can add pom-poms on there. You could, whatever you want to do. So then I will end up doing it like this. Put one there. And put this pom-pom on there. I'm going to do some different and some same. So I'm going to try to do like a lot of them different first. So, and then I'm going to probably put one down here. You don't have to fill it up. You don't have to fill the whole thing up. You can just add whatever or how much you want on there. Like you can tell on the other ones, I did not fill them up all the way. There was still some room, like right where my finger is, and there's still room, like in a few spots. But yes. Then I'm gonna add a little, like some beads to it. I also have these like small beads that I separate from the other beads that I use. So I'm gonna add one there. I'm probably gonna add one over here. Just like that. See? I don't know if you can see it, but just like that. And then you can pick out your own ribbon. there's like whatever you want to use. Do this. I'm gonna do this one again. I think it's fun. You can find these actually at the dollar store too, so you can stock up on some. So then I like just see first before I glue it on. I see where I want it. So I probably want it right there. So then I glue the ribbon. Up there. That's not. Then I take my other side of my ribbon and do the same. And before you even mess with it or anything like that, like if you see, it just slid a little bit. So now you're gonna have to wait until it dries, and then you can hang it up in somewheres. Alright, the next one is you're gonna take one of these, and I like to break them, I guess. Sometimes, not all the time. Then I take it and go like this over a trash can or whatever. That one's good. And then the pointy edge too. It does not matter. It does not matter with the length at all. Then you can add, if you don't want the bead on the end and you end up using something different, like these smaller beads, you can, or like I use these small string or this yarn here. You can add hot glue, and you can do sparkles if you wanted to. You could, what else? You can use fabric if you wanted to. So I'm going to use some of these, and I did orange and pink last time, so I'm going to do green. So 2 greens and then 2 blues. Like there's 2, so, and then there's 2 ends of each, so one will be blue, so blue, and then green, or yeah, something like that. So then I'm going to add glue to the end of this. I'm going to stick my bead on there carefully. Just like that. When it's like, you don't want to push it all the way down like I just did, so I have to put it right back up. Just like that. And now I can add stuff to it. But when I get to the middle, then I don't, you know. Maybe I want to put, you can add these two also if you wanted to. These like gem, diamond, or something like that. I'm gonna see how it looks. on there. I'm just going to cut it up a little bit. And then add some glue to it. Then I'm gonna, probably should do a little bit more. There. And then now I can add, that to it. I know some of it won't like literally stay, so you're gonna have to add more like hot glue to it. Probably want a smaller piece than I think of. Right now. Ouch. And sometimes I'll take my hot glue and try to go over it, and sometimes I'll like do the more hot glue where I need it and fill out some spots. Gotta take a minute or so to have that dried. Then I'm probably going to go through this again and pick out some more beads. There's some like really small ones, and then there's like really cool ones, and there's so much in here that. Alright, and then now I'm gonna probably do is add more glue. Just once there. Then now I can add that bead. Oh, it's okay if you drop them. Sometimes it. There. And then probably this. Okay, so with the thing, you might want to either cut it in some small pieces, because I ended up adding some more glue on there. And plus you can use fall stuff also, like leaves, you know, that kind of stuff. You can probably also use like probably little rocks if you wanted to, like from the dollar store or something like that. You could probably also use like skeletons and things like that. And then no, joking. Alright. Then I'm gonna glue on the bead that goes on the other end. And it's blue. You don't have to match it, you know. You don't have to do like this, like blue, blue, green, green. You can do blue, green, or red, green for like Christmas, or like black and you know, whatever. And then you can finish out, or you can just add glue, just, you know, for fun. I probably will do that with one of them. I don't know which one yet. Alright, now I can place my hand here for a little bit. There. I added like another set of beads on there. You can tell. But you might want to be actually careful too. So. And then I can actually put my hand here now. And then the rest of it I'm probably just gonna do with glue. You can make it however you guys want to. You know? And then I'm just filling some holes and stuff like that. You don't have to add anything to it. You can just add the glue to it, and then you can like paint it or something like that after it dries or whatever. So that's how you do these like wands, or you can actually do similar something like this for like weights or whatever. For dolls and stuff like that. I made these ones for dolls. For like American Girl dolls or Glitter Girl dolls. I have at least 2 dolls, but I like all different kinds and all different ones, so that's me. And some of them I might be like just putting it out for like Halloween, fall. You can make Christmas ones, Valentine ones. You can make so many different ones. So that's how you make these and the Christmas trees. I probably will hang a couple of them like in the doll's room or in the living room or something like that. So that's that. Yeah. So, and then the last part, I probably will do yellow. You can do either bright yellow or dark yellow, but I'm going to do this dark yellow. I'm just going to add a little bit. A little does a lot. And I'm going to already use this the paintbrush that already has the, from like a couple days ago, or no, it wasn't. I don't remember when it was. And I'm doing this up in my room because some of them are gifts for Christmas and stuff. And then some of them I'm just going like to sell and everything like that. So, yeah, that's me right there. So that's how you make them, and then let the paint dry. Wherever, I guess. So that's that. That's how you make Christmas trees out of popsicle sticks, and that's how you make wands out of the sticks. And you can actually add, like, oh, not that one, like duct tape, like I did to these ones, and then you can add things to it if you wanted to. You could add other tape. You could probably add a couple other things to it. So that's how you do some of the stuff. I didn't realize how many minutes it was, so. And I'm going to show you guys something else, but in a different video. So give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And plus, when I hit 50 subscribers, I'll do like 4 giveaways. And I'll have all that information down below also. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.